Well, good morning and welcome back to Cityline. With me, I have two individuals on the couch, and they are bringing the news of an amazing singing group that you, if you're paying attention, get to be a part of. Please join me in welcoming the Esoterics. They are here, the two individuals who are here to talk about promise and prophecy. And we're going to get a little bit of history while we're at it. So please join me in welcoming Eric Banks. It's a good name. Founding director of the Esoterics. Welcome to Cityline.
Thank you, Amanda.
And you brought with you Wayne Gillum. You are a board member for the Esoterics. And you actually live here in Tacoma. And you actually took the light rail down and you picked him up.
Yes.
I love that. Thank you for using our light rail.
I love it too.
So Eric, what is the mission of the Esoterics? And just kind of give us an idea, 30, how many years?
32.
What was the aha? What was the genesis?
Okay. The mission of the group is to form a cappella choral music. That's new.
That's new.
I did my undergrad work on the East Coast, and I moved here after graduating, and I did my graduate studies at University of Washington.
Yes.
And in order to graduate with a master's degree and a doctoral degree in conducting, I had to have recitals. So you have to gather a group of singers together and then do a concert, and your professors judge your concert. And so I did that for my master's degree, and the singers were like, well, can we do another? And so I did 2 master's degree recitals. So you only have to do 1.
Okay.
And I was actually going to go back to the East Coast for my doctorate, but the singers still wanted to do more. So I moved here in 1990. There wasn't that much going on.
Wow, no, there wasn't.
Yeah, so those degree recitals were in 92 and 93. And after I did 4 recitals, the singers were like, well, let's just incorporate as a nonprofit and become a choir, become a real arts ensemble organization. And so we incorporated in June of 93. And I'm the founder, so that's, yeah.
Boy, talk about something that was meant to be.
Had the same job for 32 years.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. And we're looking.
There's
you are
me.
in a beautiful
There's my back.
velvet. And where is this being held?
So this is at Plymouth Congregational Church in downtown Seattle, 6th and University.
Okay.
And that's a video from the pandemic. 64 people. I had to put that together in Brazil.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I was stuck in Brazil during the pandemic.
You were stuck in Brazil?
For 15 months. So I had to edit this together.
This is impressive. And Esoterics continued on.
Yeah.
Even though they couldn't get together in person, they sang virtually.
Yeah, we made 3 or 4 different virtual choir videos. This is at Christ Church in Tacoma.
That's where we were always playing, in Tacoma. The acoustics in that Paul Therry designed chapel are just wonderful.
They are.
I first sang in this church 30 years ago with a group from Seattle Men's Chorus, a small group when I was in the men's chorus. And I loved that space so much that we did our first recording there. Esoterics did our first recording there. In 1995, it was the first time I was in that space, and I've always done concerts in Tacoma since then, every year. Yeah.
So Wayne, tell us how you got involved in this.
I've been a listener going to the concerts for 15 years.
Okay.
And have been totally amazed at the different sonorities that the choir can develop. It's every time an entirely different experience to go to an Esoterics concert. And when I can't make the Tacoma because of scheduling, they also are playing the night before in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
So there's both a Seattle and a Tacoma venue for each one of the projects, and there are 5 projects a year. So the chance to see the Esoterics is an ongoing situation where you'll be experiencing completely different sorts of choral music. Not always strictly a cappella. 2 concerts ago, it was accompanied by singing crystal bowls. 3 concerts ago, there was a wonderful cellist as an accompaniment. So it varies, but it is still basically a cappella music.
Yeah, a lot of it's a cappella.
So for you, when you started out as a listener and now you are on the board, What is it about perhaps choral music that makes you go, yes, that's what I want to listen to?
Well, I enjoy instrumental music as well, but the choral music touches me because it is the voice, and the voice is the very primal, basic thing that we can all do. Now, I'm not a musician. I don't even know a word of how to read the music, but to listen is well worth the experience every time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to listen to the sound that accompanies the video that we're watching, and it is right out of heaven. It is unbelievable. So, Eric, let's talk about new music.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell us first off, why new music? Isn't there enough music out there, one could say, to apply this type of singing to?
I think, yeah, sure, there's plenty of music. I think that the choir is a really primeval instrument, right? It's an ancient instrument. Whenever people gathered in primordial society, people would sing, right? But for me, I think that choral music can always kind of move toward the future. And it, for me, choral music touches me more because the voice is more vulnerable. And when people actually gather to sing, there's a vulnerability in that that's not in instrumental music.
No, it's not.
So, and this is why conducting and rehearsing singers is difficult, because it's a part of them.
Yeah.
Right? And when I critique a singer, it's a dangerous business. Right?
Tread lightly.
Yeah, and well, it's
yes.
also public, right? In rehearsal, like other people are there. Like, what did you say?
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful about it. And sometimes I step in it, right? So, so choral music for me is very vulnerable and is very, very human. And especially now, I think we need moments where we gather together and do things that are toward a common goal, and like leave our work at the door, leave our screens on the floor, just do things to be with each other. New music for me is important because it reflects where we are now.
All right.
We have to represent the underrepresented.
We have to grow.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Last 30 seconds here.
Oh.
I told you it goes by.
Fast.
Boom. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank all of my singers.
Yes.
I'd like to thank all of our donors for Give Big the last 2 days. We had a huge showing for donations. And Wayne is the person that brought me here. I didn't know about your show.
Oh, well,
so I have to thank Wayne.
Thank you.
And if you're in Tacoma and you like choral music, come to the concert. I'll
That's
thank you
right.
there.
We've been showing the website below your beautiful faces to go and get more information and tickets, because they're going quickly. So thank you, Wayne. Thank you for bringing this. And the next time you're here, I would love to have some of the Esoterics in here to make some beautiful music, all right? We'll try on that.
We'll do it. We'll
all
do
right.
it.
Holly, what you got in your hand over there?
I have some more of our fun toys from over at the Job Carr Cabin Museum
Okay,
that folks can try out.
just brace yourself, because when I walk over there, I've been known to break some toys, so we just won't look at that too much. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away.